I wanted to take today's video and talk about something I'm really passionate about. Weight. Weight is a really scary thing. In fact, it's so scary that a few months ago, I lied about my weight.
And right now I'm like 200, 205.
I was actually 220. Now in the day and age we live in right now, 2015, it's the reality that people are going to judge you based on your weight. The reason I'm so passionate about it is because I've been through it thick and thin. Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, you name it, they all have people on it. People of different cultures, people who come from different livings. Every single individual you see has a different story. But there is one thing we can all relate to, and that is we all have a weight. Whether your weight is average, whether you're overweight, whether you're underweight, we do all have a weight. You can't weigh nothing. Weight. You shouldn't care what other people think of you. Now this is true in a sense, also kind of false. Yes, you actually should kind of care what people think about you. Reason being, if you don't, people are going to affect your overall happiness. And in my opinion, if happiness is affected, then it should become a priority to fix. If you're a longtime viewer, you'll remember that a year ago at PAX Prime 2014, I revealed my face for the very first time. This is what I looked like. I was so adamant on not showing my face. I didn't want my gaming channel to have anything to do with it. The thought of revealing myself to the world was terrifying. And yes, I said the reasons were because I didn't want to associate myself with the gaming, but that wasn't entirely true. It came with appearance, it came with weight, it came with all of those kind of things. If you look at me, I had glasses, I had braces, and I was a little bit overweight. In my mind, I did not want to associate what I looked like with the good videos that I was making for you guys that you were watching. That's why I didn't want to show my face. Whether you like it or not, we all do it. When you see someone for the very first time, within the first 5 seconds, you either classify that person as attractive, ugly, or average. It's something that's natural, and we all do it. And for that reason alone, I didn't want to show my face. When I first revealed my face, at the time that I revealed my face, I was 200 pounds. My issue was that it was increasing, and that wasn't a good thing. People would look at me, they would classify me as ugly, attractive, or in between, and the people that found me ugly or in between might drop off and stop watching my videos for that sole reason. That's why the idea of me being anonymous was such a huge thing at the time. If you watch someone's videos, you are going to picture them talking in the background. And if it's someone that you, in your opinion, you find not as attractive, you're more than likely not going to watch. It's just human nature. Now I just wanted to take a second to pause and just thank you guys for all of your support. Because when I first showed my face, so many of you were so supportive. It didn't matter what I looked like. You guys were there for me, the content, my personality, and not necessarily the look. But fast forward a couple months, as we got into PAX East, which was the second time I broadcasted myself in front of an entire audience, I was 220 pounds. Why the sudden weight increase? Well, it's because I started eating a lot. I have the type of personality that's addictive, which means if I start eating junk food, I'm gonna continue eating it and not really treat it as a thing in moderation, which is what I should do. This is what I look like at PAX East. Now, most of you are probably thinking, ew. I was thinking the same thing, really. It was at that point that I was at my top weight, where I was not comfortable with what I looked like at all. And at that point, I really just wanted to pull back and continue with the gaming videos and never really show my face. It was never a matter of association. It was never a matter of, I want you guys to associate my channel with the gaming and not me. It was a matter of, I don't want you guys to stop viewing simply because I look the way I look. And I know so many of you go through the same thing. I want you to know I've been through it. I've been through it. Now it's probably a little bit different for me than a lot of you because I'm a public figure. Not only was my appearance subject to the opinion of just my close friends or people I knew, but it was also subject to the opinion of everybody on the internet. I started getting tweets, I started getting messages, you're ugly, you're fat, you're doing all this. And I know that there was this whole ugly joke beforehand, but it started to get legitimate. It started to get really bad. People were bullying me, but I got over it. If there's a relationship established between you and the person, then it should be a subject of concern. And what I mean by that is if there's someone way out there that's bullying you or that's, poking fun at you like they were doing to me, realize that that person's only goal is to make you suffer. That's what they want. Let's visualize this a little bit. Person A is someone that I have a very strong relationship with. This is me. If the person I had a very strong relationship with, whether it be friendship or in love or anything, started to nab at me for the appearance that I had, then that would affect my overall happiness. Therefore, it becomes an issue. On the flip side, random guy, me. If Mr. Random Guy starts attacking me because I'm overweight, I have braces, I have glasses, all that kind of stuff, it doesn't bother me. And I shouldn't let it bother me, and you shouldn't let it bother you, because this guy is a nobody. All he wants to do is see you suffer. If you give him that attention, then he becomes happy. If you block it off, if you ignore it and pretend like it doesn't exist, then that cheeses him off. It's this idea that only people that you know, that know about you, they're the only ones that should matter. Everybody else, they don't. Let's use another example. I will see people running around on Twitter, on YouTube, saying that I only care about money, that I don't care about my viewers. Do I care? No, because those people want me to react to that. Those people think they know me. Those people think that they know my intentions. Now, because they don't, it doesn't bother me because they don't know me as a person. If Straub came up to me today and said, Grazer, you only care about money. Grazer, you don't care about your viewers. Then I would be a little bit disappointed. I'd be unhappy, and I would be pretty upset. Because Straub knows me. Straub knows my personality. Straub knows what I do and what I'm about. Same goes with any of my friends. It's the realization that these people can't be controlled. I could literally write a big long letter addressing all of the issues that some people have with me, and it would still be turned against me. So I don't waste my time with it, because their only goals are to make me look evil. And that's not gonna change whether I react or not. Goes for appearance, goes for accusations, goes for everything. And I know that a lot of you go through this as well, and that's why I made this video. It's not something that should be taken lightly. Weight, appearance, it's a huge thing. It's something that most people judge. When I was 220 pounds, that's not the image that I wanted portrayed in the public eye. I wanted people to be able to sit down, watch the videos with a voice, and enjoy the videos for what they were and nothing more. I want to let you know that you're not alone. If you're going through these issues, if you think that you're having a bad time, trust me, I've gone through it. I'm here for you. I feel you. Now, I know this vlog was a little bit different, but I really needed to touch on a subject that I'm very passionate about. The other accusation I deal with very personally is that when some people come up to me and say, you don't care about your viewers, Grazer. If I didn't care about my viewers, I would literally put the bare minimum effort into all of my videos. We all know there's YouTubers out there that literally do this, and people watch anyways, so why wouldn't I be able to do that? No, instead I decide to put the utmost effort. I want you guys to be able to enjoy what you're watching. And I want you to know that I'm here if you struggle with anything. I don't want my viewers to have to go through what I've been through. In the case that someone you do care about comes out and says something that really upsets you, try to discuss, try to work it out. As hard as that may seem, if you are direct about it, it will solve the problem a lot quicker. And here's why. Most of us have the tendency to think that if something upsets us, that the other person, the offender, realizes instantly. We think that if, say, Johnny comes and upsets me, and I'm really good friends with Johnny, that if I get upset by something he says, that I will think in my head that Johnny knows he's upset me right away. Normally, that's not the case, and it's better to be direct about it, and I learned that the hard way. If you feel that something was said by someone that you have really close ties with, that really upset you, and even when you're direct about it, doesn't change their opinion, that's when you realize and figure out that that's not someone you want to have ties with. Because if they can't accept you for who you are, then why would you want to be around them? You're just creating that atmosphere of negative energy. And yes, I know it's really hard to distance from people, even after they've upset you, and that's just natural. But in the long run, it's more healthy.
To date, I've lost 26 pounds. I didn't do it for haters. I didn't do it for anyone. I did it for me. Because I know that I screwed up my weight myself, and I wanted to undo the habits that I had done. That was it. That's my whole reason. Anyways, that's how I deal with hate. That's my story about weight loss. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, everybody. I know it was a little bit of a different video, but yeah, catch you later. See you tomorrow.